Hello, everybody. Ashley, god damn, that's a lot of hydrates. I don't have any water. I'm sorry. I'm happy to see you, though. I think it's definitely a stronger word than most people think of it as. People throw it around a lot for very minor things. What word? Thank God I didn't take my sleep meds. Hey, listen, I know you take a lot of Benadryl. I just had to jump out at you. Why can't I pin? I have no idea. That's not my doing. I'm going to waterboard you. Okay, I'm going to make that sound the whole time. But there's going to be a twinge of suffering behind my groan. God, could y'all chill on the hydrates for a second? Shit is annoying. Okay. What word are y'all talking about? Also, by the way, kind of a chill vibe today. Not going to be doing a whole lot. Just degenerate. You missed a bit? Yeah, that is an intense word. I see people, call each other that on Twitter a lot. I don't understand. People be like, dude, if you're watching Chainsaw Man, you're a degenerate. Why? What are you talking about? Because there's characters that acknowledge that sexuality exists. Watch this. What is this?
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every done.
I'm getting back on.
Hooters, the paradox of a family-friendly restaurant. What? People portray Hooters as family-friendly? Why? I remember going to Hooters the first time when I was a kid, and I just was not fucking with them having all that ass around my food. We went there out of necessity. It was me and my best friend's dad. We were on a road trip, and we just went there because they were the only spot that had wings. And when we pulled up, it was just nasty, dude. The original owners do. What goobers, man. They gotta be some of the most OG gooners, huh? The people who invented Hooters. I mean, goddamn, can you not mac on a burger without staring at some college honkers the whole time? I mean, good lord. We need to do another Peggle stream. I got too many channel points and that itches back. Sure. I mean, I think we've let y'all rack up enough channel points. We can run another Peggle stream soon so that you can lose them all. Runk, I love my boyfriend. Dude, I'm happy for you, Ashley. Nice. I hope you continue to love your boyfriend in perpetuity. It's a damn strong word, and it's getting watered down. A shame it is. Yeah, that's true. Degenerate should be, like, savored and saved for the absolute worst of us. I only go to Twin Peaks for the bacon. Yes, I feel like you're lying, dude. The food at, like, restaurants are just not that good. I mean, the one time I went to Hooters as a kid, that food was ass, and the food was literally ass. I mean, you're only there to see butt cheeks poking out of shorts that are like 20 sizes too small. Right as I'm about to tune into stream, my dog snaps his brittle little leg. What? Oh my god, dude. Put a splint on that thing, homie. Good lord, that's terrible. I'm praying for your little dude. Relic, would you go to a femboy Hooters? You already know the answer to that. Come on. You already know. I'm pulling up for the one time at least. I gotta go to the vet. I'll tune in next time. Yeah, dude, go handle that. Holy shit. Good luck. That medical bill is gonna be crazy. I wish you the best of luck. Love you, femboy. Okay, well, thank you. Relic works at femboy Hooters. Dude, I'd be the best employee at a femboy Hooters. Come on now. I'd be the one who takes the mic. I'd be like the host of the event. Restaurant food sucks. Yeah, no, they need to lock in. Honestly, I think that Hooters could have survived if their burgers weren't so ass. Everything about the food there was fucking terrible. They could have even thrived. I mean, who's mad at boobs? No one really. Just put on, you know what I'd be a fan of is like a cleavage centered restaurant. I wouldn't mind that if they wore like pants or at least shorts that don't have the whole ass out, but there was just like a lot of boobage going on. That's fine. That doesn't feel unsanitary to me. Hooters made a comeback. Watch the video. Didn't they foreclose? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I don't really feel like doing a react stream, but that is interesting. How about we watch this another time? We could watch it like tomorrow because I'll be back tomorrow. By the way, the reason I'm streaming so late is because I'm essentially like narcoleptic. It's been so long. We'll do it tomorrow. Promise. Do topless restaurants exist? I mean, shit, dude. Dude, if you have enough swag, the topless restaurant can be your own home, man. Come on. you're killing a double bot lane. Your topless wife comes in and brings you a sandwich. I mean, come on, we all know that quote. Please, the tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow will come. Tomorrow will come tomorrow. Hey Ron, can we still try to get me a blood god roll on the server? Or no, if not, that's okay. Sure. Are you talking about on Discord? Are strip clubs considered restaurants with the food bar? No, it's about intention, okay? Because the food is the secondary action of the strip club. But what is crazy is strip clubs, at least from what actually no, I guess I have. I haven't been in a lot of strip clubs, but I ate a lot of strip club food growing up because I'd be hanging out around like the quote unquote red light district of New Orleans and need some food. So my friend's mom would like go in and grab some wings or like a pizza. Dude, that food fucking ripped, man. God damn. Some lemon pepper wings from a stripper. Like, whew. Dude, you can taste the eroticism. I'm kidding, you can. But the food was much better than like a Hooters for whatever reason. Wait, there's a Discord. I should join that. Can someone link the Discord pretty please for all the new people? Hey, what's up, Day Day? How you doing? It's Ashley the Blood God on the server. On Discord, okay. Did you see the thing I sent? I did not. What are you talking about? Dude, okay, one thing I wanted to say. Have any of y'all ever been challenged to fight over a girl before? Has that ever happened to any of you? The first time, it's happened to me 2 times, which is a weird amount of times for that to happen, because it feels very, like, it's giving medieval, you know? Ah, you are set to marry the prince, and I am but a small farm boy.
Faced with the purity of a true knight,
Divine, what?
the false knight retreats.
Thank you very much. 2 months of hot, sweaty, steamy runk streams. Love you. Well, thank you very much. I don't know that the hot, sweaty, steamy was my intention, but I appreciate it. It feels very like medieval fantasy, you know? I am but a small farm boy. I must defeat the prince and earn the love of the princess. Because, you know, incest in medieval times. Anyway, dude, the first time it happened to me, I was a kid. I was at my middle school. I was in like 5th grade. And this kid comes up to me and is like, I am in love with Emily, but she has a crush on you and we must fight for it. Mind you, tiny little dude, and he was my upperclassman too. I was in like 5th grade and he was in like 8th, but he was much smaller than me. Dude, straight up challenged me to a fight. I no-diffed. Oh, dude. I no-diffed a guy fighting for his love. I threw him into a slide. I grabbed him by the back of his neck and then the belt of his pants and like, here. Threw him into a slide, man. I no-diffed. The fight was like 5 seconds. Truly tragic. I wasn't even that strong. I'm not even that strong now, but every time I get challenged like that, the 2 times it happened in my life, it was by the weakest little dudes. At least go through like a training arc before you like challenge someone for their love. You know what I mean? The second time it happened to me, I was in high school. This was maybe sophomore year. I'd let you throw me like that. I was a sophomore year. And this kid came up to me and it was the same situation. Like he was dating this girl and he was a terrible boyfriend and I'm a nice person. So she ended up having a crush on me. And he wanted to play bloody knuckles for her. I don't know what he was proving. I was like, dude, you're already dating that girl. I'm just her friend. I don't even know what you think is happening here. Dude, made us play bloody knuckles, gave up immediately. What the fuck? You have more gusto than that. I didn't even punch that hard. If you don't know, bloody knuckles is the game where you like punch each other's fists back and forth. And he was just kept insisting. I was like, shit, all right. I mean, you know, mama didn't raise a bitch. Let's get to it. And I did, and he folded immediately. 1 punch. Soft ass bitch. That's what I'm saying, dude. Lock in for a second. This is what your love amounts to? Come on. I'd be a bitch about bloody knuckles, but would you if you were fighting for your love, supposedly? That's what I mean. You don't get to come up to me. I'm sitting at a lunch table playing fucking like Agario, eating some mid-ass school lunch pizza, and you're like, hear ye, hear ye. I challenge thee to a duel of the fisticuffs in the name of my great love, Caitlin. And then second, I'm like, you're like, what? Dude, oh my God, lock in. No, I wouldn't. I would make a bitch face, but I would keep going. That's what, dude, pain is nothing. Pain is fine, dude. I'm punching you. It's gonna hurt, but you don't get to give up after giving me a speech about love. Come on. Do you guys think the B word is a slur? I've been hearing a lot of people saying it's a slur. What, bitch? Is a slur? No. Absolutely not. I mean, don't be rude or like misogynistic, but bitch is not a slur. I did bloody knuckles and fractured my wrist. Damn, you went at it. Dude, bloody knuckles sucks. There was a time in my school where people were, we ran like a fight club in our school bathroom and people were playing bloody knuckles a lot. It was just kind of like kids getting used to violence, I guess. And it was fun for a time. Like, I'd rather fight a guy than play bloody knuckles. Fight my friend if we're doing like a friendly spar match than do like a friendly bloody knuckles, because you'll go at it. I mean, if you're with two people with a pain tolerance, like, you'll sprain your fingers easily. You'll get like micro fractures in your fingers, especially if like a fist misses and he punches like the bridge between your fingers, like right here. His knuckles hit that. Ow! Holy shit! I've only played it like 4 or 5 times. Can never give up on love, which sometimes backfires. That's what I mean, dude. If you challenge me to fisticuffs in the name of your love and you're not willing to leave as like a bloody heap on the ground, don't even bother. Just break up, man. Like, damn. I'd miss the punch on your knuckles because I'm dumb. That's kind of what I mean. Like, motherfuckers have bad aim. That's what leads to injury in bloody knuckles. Because if you're like with two people who have good aim, you'll be able to lock in and like not really leave with any fractures. But I have plenty of kids who will come back with like splints on their fingers, particularly their pinkies. There were a couple kids from my high school who constantly had to get splints on their pinkies because they would break them. Love a good sparring match or just playful wrestling. Yeah, playful wrestling is fun. I like sparring too. Yeah. Fighting can be fun. I don't like punching people or getting punched just because I got in a real fight a couple times and it sort of like recontextualized that part of my brain. So I have a hard time not getting like ogre mode. The second I get punched in the face, I'm not very good at regulating my emotions. Unless I'm wearing like headgear, I've done like a boxing spar before. Wrestling is a lot better if you want to play fight though. That's what I'd recommend. I made a simple animation in Creative Corner. What? Dude, hell yeah. We'll check that out. Given I grew up as a stupid, fighty tween boy, I'm surprised I never did bloody knuckles. Yeah, I mean, I think bloody knuckles is like more covert. Maybe if you grew up as like a tween who liked to fight a lot, you were probably maybe in like a fight club or maybe a part of a boxing gym, but you had like an environment where you could actually like throw hands. Bloody knuckles was some shit that you played in like the back of the class or like at a lunch table. You know what I mean? I never did bloody knuckles. I'm a pussy. I mean, it's low-key smart. I'm a dipshit. Like, parts of me are smart, but parts of me are like the dumbest caveman ever, and that was very much like playing bloody knuckles was that part of me for sure. Even when that kid kept challenging me to play, like, I should have just said no and chosen the Thorfinn path. I have no enemies, but he was annoying. So I was like, dude, you're giving me permission to punch you. Woo! Hell yeah. Nice. Let's go. It's better to lose very injured than quit. Well, it depends. If you're fighting for your love, then yes. If you're in like a high school bathroom fight club, then I'd argue no. I mean, I watched a kid get knocked out and like his face landed in the fucking urinal. That ain't worth it, dude. He didn't live that down for the rest of high school. His ass is lucky COVID happened. And I am not kidding. 3 girls dead ass threw hands for my love and I rejected all of them because they were bullying my friends. What? Oh my God. You're like a princess. Holy shit. That's crazy. That has to feel kind of good for your ego, no? I mean, holy shit. That sounds like a rom-com. I crashed a golf cart the first time I drove in it. Absolute dipshit. Driving golf carts is the easiest thing ever. I'm impressed. How? The one time I crashed a golf cart was like 3 months into driving a golf cart and I was doing donuts. Every vehicle that I've had except for my car, I've crashed doing donuts. Worth it though. 4-wheelers, buggies, go-karts, golf carts. That shit is fun though. You ever, if you are good enough, I guess maybe I can't recommend this because y'all get hurt. God, dude, I'm in a position of influence. I have to be careful what I say. Crashing is worth donuts, dude. Donuts are so awesome. Or better yet, dude, the live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. The fucking riding on one wheel thing, or the two wheels. You flip the car up on one side and you drive on just two wheels. Oh my god, I've never done it in my real car because expensive. But I did that on all the vehicles I've ever driven except for my car as well, and that shit is fun. Not two wheels. I'm a pussy. It's surprisingly easy. I did it. I learned how to do it at first on a go-kart at my grandparents' house in Mississippi. And you kind of just sway and then you lock up on the side and you keep your body like vertical to the ground. You just, bend your back to the side. And then I learned how to do it on a four-wheeler, and that shit is fun, dude. I can't drive. I have an e-bike. Well, learn how to do fun tricks on your e-bike. You ever done a wheelie before? That shit is fun too. Learn how to do a wheelie, or at the very least, ride your bike with no hands. Maybe get your feet up on the handlebars. You ever seen that shit? I used to be able to do like a couple bike tricks back when I was a kid, because in New Orleans, I pretty much only drove around bikes and trikes. It's $1,000. Okay, fuck that. Never mind. Practice on like a normal bike then. I understand you not wanting to do that. That's a fuck ton of money. On Fortnite, golf carts are a bit of a pain to drive. That makes sense. I mean, it's not optimized for, the devs, I'm sure, aren't very well versed in programming accurate driving tech. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. Dude, I hate that song. I hate that song, dude. Fuck that song. What's the rest of it? I can't even remember, dude. My best friend growing up loved that song, and it made me so mad. He was like, he was really into fishing at the time, so he would lug my ass out to the swamp. It'd be like 98 degrees. We're getting torn up by mosquitoes trying to catch like fucking 6-inch bass that are full of like bog water and mud. The whole time he'd be singing, I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. I can write a song with no megaphone, or whatever the fuck. I hate that song. I have deep resentment in my heart for it. What is this? The song? You can't send me Spotify links. I'm not logged in on here. Send me a YouTube link, perhaps, if you would like me to play a song. I just noticed the maid outfit. I might be blind. That's funny. I mean, maybe my overarching hyper masculine aura just overrid the maid outfit. It was in a straight line and I hit a light post. Ashley, what? So you were on like open road driving in a straight line in a golf cart. So you were probably going like sub 20, at most like 15 miles an hour, and you hit a light post. Banish her from all DMVs. Hear ye, mods. The second a DMV employee makes eye contact with Ashley trying to get their driver's license renewed, debone her. Debone her. She has no place behind a wheel. Good Lord. It's his alpha male aura. Exactly, dude. Allow me to sell a course.
AJ Brown has Geico like a regular person.
This is a random cyberpunk track. I thought you were sending me the no handlebars thing. Sorry, not getting copywritten. I still got to set up the fucking Joe Bart thing, so my VODs are weird and silent. I think it'll be good. I'm gonna look up on YouTube how to do that. I plan on doing that tomorrow, so I can start actually playing the songs that you send me. Because I feel bad saying no every time. Relic just said boner. I mean, come on, is that a first? Is that a first in here? I don't think so. Every time Runk wears his maid outfit, I gain a few years of my lifespan. Yeah, dude, I missed the past two streams because I'm basically nocturnal right now, and I had to make it up to the community a little bit, and know you guys like when I anamorph a little bit. I beat Duke Fishrun and the Moon Lord earlier. I've beaten Terraria legitimately for the first time in my life. Hell yeah. I don't know who the hell Duke Fishrun or the Moon Lord either, but I'm sure they were challenging bosses. Hey, what's up, Superfan? How you doing? Why are people so hard to communicate with? I feel like every couple sentences I say something so cringe, I make somebody skin themselves.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Relic blonde? More like Bellicrond.
Bellic Rond, go atomize divine. You didn't know that that's my evil twin. You had no idea. I believe that's the third time his name has been said in chat, so you summoned him like Beetlejuice. Matter of fact, he's not even going to do anything to you. He's just going to hang around and be annoying. He's like me, but less funny. He's just a slightly inferior version after one of my enemies tried to clone me and created, you know, sort of like an Ultraman to my Superman. Normal, why are people so hard to communicate with? I feel like every couple sentences I say something so cringe and I make somebody want to skin themselves. You're overthinking it, brother. I mean, like, you just have to let people not fuck with you, and then that's how you'll, like, find your way to people who do rock with you. You know what I mean? You know how many people I make uncomfortable, like, all the time? It's crazy. It's legitimately crazy. I mean, today, in front of a collective 150,000 people, I made a joke about the first guy who heard a folktale becoming the first monster fucker and, like, wanting to go crack the chupacabra. It's fine. And out of those 150,000...
I love capitalism.
So Bellicrond is a lesser handsome version of you? I'ma get freaky with him.
I mean, I guess you can't get the meal, you got to take the crumbs. You know, and out of those people, like every single day, you know, looking at my metrics, over the past 30 days, I've been seen by a collective approximate 30 million people. And out of those 30 million people, maybe like 10% were like, I rock with this guy. Everyone else was like, this is not funny. This is annoying. This is stupid. You know, think about like people not fucking with you, like bumpers in bowling, right? It's like you run into it and you at that moment you go like, oh dude, shit, dude, I don't like running into that. That hurt. But it realigns you to, you know, move down towards the pins. Pinned comment. Okay, what is this? Do you goon?
Switch to Turbo
I dabble.
and file your own taxes free.
Undertale soundtrack. Brother, this is gonna get copywritten too. I can't. I'm sorry. I have to wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the fucking Sato Day stream where we react to the videos that Sato wants me to look at and I play the songs that Sato wants me to play. How about it? Because I'll set up the goddamn split thing. Undertale doesn't do copyright? Okay. I'll click on it then. Send it again. Do you think Chomp Thing is worse than Epstein? Who's Chomp Thing again? Are you talking about Chompies from goddamn Skylanders? Chomp Thing. Hold on. Doing research. What the fuck is this? Nah, I think over the man-eating plant, I'm probably gonna have to give it to Epstein. I'm probably gonna have to give it to... What the fuck? That's a whole YouTube video. Worse than Epstein? Chomp Thing is awful. Garden Warfare 2. Good God. All right. Oh, there we go. There's the link. That's gonna distract me so bad. I'm sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. It's too staccato. Too staccato. You have to send me ambient things that sort of just become a noise wall. My bad, I'll get overstimulated. It did sound good, though. But it goes hard. It won't allow me to speak, though, which is the point of me being here. Unless you want, like, a Catboy head-knocking stream. Do you think Dr.
Money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Runk, made outfit or not, I'm always sat for your streams.
Well, thank you very much, Lines. 1,000 bits, goddamn. Thank you very much. Runk rave stream? Sure, we can do that sometime. Acid included. Yeah, dude, we'll sort of do like a scratch and sniff equivalent of whippets. You just put up your mouth to the port of your phone and you're gonna become asphyxiated. This Catboy has fleas and worms and will not take his meds, even if you put a little roll of ham. Yeah, you have to be smarter for me. Come on. I know your tricks, trying to slip me my medicine inside of a wad of peanut butter. You must bribe me with something more. You must bring me, the finest neighborhood cat. Did you see that AI gaming smell thing? What? Are you talking about what do they call those? Like mocap suits? Or not motion capture suits, those things for like VR that are supposed to communicate senses? Is it that? They've added in like a smell capsule into those? Crush up a pill and mix it infinite. Well, only if you're selling it, I suppose. You might not want to do that for yourself. Okay, AFL is wild. Watch, AFL is better than the NFL. I don't even know what the AFL is, brother. Fill me in. I'm uninitiated. Because a VTuber for the Sato stream, become a VTuber for the Sato stream and have them on stream. I think you're highly underestimating how extensive a VTuber rig is to create. What are all these goddamn links?
Get 4 Samsung Galaxy.
I'm not playing Undertale songs. We'll do it tomorrow. Sato, chill on the link spamming. AFL is arena football. Look up highlights. What is arena football? You can make one. Mine's PNG. It's easy. What? And then I just like shake it around when I'm talking or whatever. AFL arena football. Is that like an actual league? Oh my god, it's so small. What the fuck? Is that their gimmick, that it's like super tiny football? It's their sort of like putt to golf? Whoa, that's crazy. Couldn't you just get like insta touchdowns though? Watch what? Watch this. Australian Football League. Oh, is that what the AFL actually is? Wouldn't that just be rugby? It auto moves when you talk and you can change the move pattern. No shit, that's cool. Hold on. Australian Football League. They do have their own football. No shit, that's rugby though. Yeah, this is rugby. I mean, am I wrong? Dude, have any of y'all ever played rugby before? Holy shit. It's insane. When I was a kid, I went to this sports camp. It was the same camp where I learned how to swim. It was like a wide diaspora of sports that you learned how to play. It was the Lions. What? Thank you very, very much. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Lions. And Toki, dude, you got a sub again. Very nice. Watch it. It is good. Australian football I guess I'll just look up AFL highlights, whatever comes up first. First, though, I played rugby a couple times at a summer camp I used to go to when I was a kid. It was like a wide diaspora of sports. It was the same one that I learned how to swim at, and I had to use a locker room that was open to the public. So I was like constantly around old man balls. Nasty business. That was like a Dark Souls dungeon with axes swinging in it, but like old man sack. Ducking and weaving, brother. Anyway, at that same camp, they also taught us how to do rugby, and they literally had us sign a waiver for snapping our necks. What the fuck? Oh my god. It was insane. It was insane. Like, cause you lock your heads like in a in this when you're in like the scrimmage or whatever they call it. And it's super easy to like snap somebody's neck when that happens. So they had to sign waivers, which is crazy. Don't hide them shoulders, handsome. Okay. Anyway, what are the best AFL highlights? The Geelong cat. Well, let me see what the most popular is. Relevance, view count. Snoop Dogg. Okay, I assume that's not what you're talking about. Australian versus Ireland. No, that's probably specific games. No, hold on. Sorry. Let's just click on this. Am I about to see people die? What a fuck ass sport. Okay. A lot of animosity already. Are you guys all well familiar, well acquainted with AFL already? I'm banging on the doors of my enclosure right now. Arena football highlights are crazy. Okay. I think this is Australian football right now. I'll watch a couple of these highlights and then we can go to arena football. Because to be honest, I'm more curious about that. I mean, those tiny ass goalposts. What the fuck was that? Yeah, this is rugby.
Stanley, a little piece of it. Here comes Smith.
They kick it. What?
Soccer off the ground. Open space. Brian Myers now.
Dude, the CTE rate on this shit must be like putting the NFL to shame, man. The NFL is looking at all the dudes with so much CTE, they become like mass murderers. And they're like, dude, we are simply not hitting Australian numbers. In the great down under, these guys are brain dead by 25, man. By 25, and they're like skinning cats in a back alley because they want like boots or something. You know what I mean? Is that what happened to OJ? He just hit that part of his brain. Yeah, OJ got tackled one time and he went, about time I kill my wife. I mean, kind of partially. That's what happened with like, what's his name? Aaron Hernandez. I mean, he got CTE so crazy. He like ran into a random family's home and just like massacred, Aaron Hernandez, that was his name. And massacred them all. Shit is crazy. Did you hear Crazy Dave on the Zomboss Files? That sentence is a whole lot of hoopla to me. Yo, did you hear about Crazy Dave is on the Zomboss Files?
Outside of the boot, wobbly.
That sounds like some shit I'd be walking out of like a gas station and some dude who's like only wearing a 30-year-old boot would say to me. I'm walking out with my package of M&Ms, a guy with one tooth and a singular boot, and it's on the wrong foot. Did you hear that? Did you hear that Crazy Dave is on the Zomboss Files? Sure, man, I guess. Here's $5. Buy a Hot Pocket or something. Buy a Hot Pocket or something, man. Just please don't eat me.
Oh, well done. Jasper Fletcher.
Gardner support, been terrific early. Fumble, Manor, back to Bowes. Handball over the top, in the square, Dempsey. He just does this all.
This is a very silly sport. This is a very silly sport. I don't know that I'm rocking with it personally. It gives it looks like how do I describe it? You know when like middle schoolers are playing football and they're like trying to dive for the ball, so they start like kicking it out of the way so the other team can't grab it. It's like they made a whole sport out of that. You know what I'm saying? Look up arena football hits. Oh my god. Did they cook each other? Well, let me see. In those tiny ass rooms too. I mean, that looks like it kind of looks like, how do I say this? Maybe like the ice hockey version of the NFL, you know, like a tiny ass rink and you're just beating the shit out of each other. They destroy each other. Hold on. I'm just getting mad NFL hits. Maybe arena football league. Maybe that'll work. Greatest arena football league plays. That's all I'm getting. AFL biggest hits in bumps of all time. No, that's the wrong sport. Can you find me a link and send it to me? I can't find it right now. All I'm getting are like Australian football and American football. Holy shit. I'm working on getting my beef quality certification because I have to be career ready. And low-key, my teacher has L propaganda every speech about how the meat industry is so moral and vegans are crazy. Every documentary is about how we actually treat animals, not all that bad. Every piece of media they show me to try to make me feel good about the meat industry just makes me feel awful. Low-key, I feel bad. Like I don't even care that much before I started this, though. Bro. Yeah, the meat industry is absolutely abhorrent. It's terrible. Anybody who is lying to you about that just doesn't have the strength to bear a guilty conscience. You know, I'm not vegan. I'm not going to be. But the meat industry, particularly in America, is fucking terrible. And you just sort of have to carry that burden if you're a burger, hot dog munching American, you know? Support local butchers that aren't evil chuds. True. That is also a absolutely wonderful option. I mean, the beef industry is sort of, by and large, pretty awful. But there are locally sourced farms that have, like, you know, treat their cattle well. To brightens everyone's day, a reminder.
Crimes exclusive wildcard game.
Oh my god, dude. Did you see the video of his jaw being broken? God damn.
Saturday night. The Packers.
Shut the fuck up with the ads.
We're in for a wild one.
That makes me never want to click on any links. The fact that all of them leads to a 30-second ad that I have to watch. Oh my god. Drives me crazy. Where's the knockout? God damn. Oh. Oh my God. Nasty. Nasty business. BRB Runk, about to go heat up my Taco Bell and get more blazed. Well, the best of luck. Get YouTube Premium? Fuck no, dude. I refuse to allow YouTube to monetize things that used to be free. That shit pisses me off. I hate when companies do that, and I refuse to engage on principle. Did you hear that Relic Brunette is on the Runk files? I don't know. I mean, maybe Relic Brunette, I don't know, snuck into the fucking cargo cabin. I don't feel like I'd ever invite Relic Brunette anywhere. Relic, would you touch tips with us? Okay. All right. Sorry, brother. I'm probably not going to be engaging in the ET fucking glowing finger, but dongs. I think I'm okay. Low-key might buy YouTube Premium. That's your prerogative. We all have our own hills that we die on. Oh my fucking God, I'm 40 minutes late to a Catboy Runk stream. That's okay, dude. You were playing The Witcher 3. I got a Steam notification that allows me to... Why does it allow you to do that? Stalk what people are doing. I don't know why. The moment I turned on my PC, it was like, this is what this person is doing. And it was lying too. Like, I didn't even care. That's about the meat packaging. Okay. Oh, you mean the documentaries were lying too? Yeah, I mean, you were definitely watching just like big meat propaganda. POV me when I take a dick pic. Big meat propaganda. All right, sorry, I'm kidding. And it was lying too. Like, I didn't even care. I got into my meat certification because I didn't care. And in their attempts to make me care less, I was like, damn, this is awful. Yeah, that sucks. Also, Havel says you're weak for not streaming The Witcher 3. The streams would be so bad, man. This is how I look when I'm streaming, when I'm playing The Witcher 3. I'm like, just breathing heavy, fucking locked in for like hours. I don't want to, like, when I'm playing The Witcher 3 and I'm in a quest line, I don't want to have to, like, lock out of that. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. And then, I don't know, talk to my chat. Like, that's going to drive me crazy. I wouldn't be paying attention to the game. Also, I'm low-key ass. Like, I'm also not very good at The Witcher combat, so I have to lock in. Like, right now, I'm fighting a, what do they call it? Like a basilisk? The chicken. It's like the evil chicken. It's in that cave. And I'm getting absolutely prolapsed, man. I can't. It'd be another humiliation ritual. I plan on beating Liza P on stream. I'm already going through enough with that. I have no meat. I'm like an annoying vegan. Dude, condolences to all of the dongless individuals out there. It is pretty fun. But I'm not going to change it. I mean, it's not like I'm supporting it because I'm not actually going into that industry. I just need to have something down on paper. It sucks because it's it's only like half interesting thing I can do in the school. Because as biology segments, it just bums me out, dude. Yeah, I mean, that is a cost of higher education given the state of the world right now. Oftentimes, learning about simply anything is just the worst. It's just the worst, particularly in America. You know, the more you learn about the, way companies work and, our societal structure and where those things come from, their lineage, even etymology in our language, you're like, oh, 90% of the time it's either like an oligarch, the oil or car industry, or racism. That's like so many things. You're like, oh, what's the deal with that? I'm kind of curious about that. Oh, it's the worst shit ever, and it's like has a heart of evil. Oh, okay, I see. But it's still worth learning, though, dude. The pursuit of education is worth bearing the weight of the truth of our civilization. Wait, what enemy? My Wi-Fi tweaked out. It was I think it's called a basilisk. It was the evil chicken outside of the Bloody Baron's domain. You know what I'm talking about? There's this evil chicken in the cave outside of the Bloody Baron's domain, and it ate this kid's father. I put a spell on him to be like, hey, don't give a fuck about your father no more, all right? And he went, okay. And I went to go kill that chicken. Was fighting it for like 2 hours. Could not beat his ass. Runk, I found arena highlights. Fuck yeah. Thank you very much. Watch One Piece. Do you know who you're talking to? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I got like 4 more of these too. I'm never more than 5 feet away from a One Piece figurine. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh no, knock this over. Hold on. Shit. Oh, this is a print that I made a while ago. It's pretty interesting. Screen printing. This is all ink. I made a what's it called? I had to carve it out of this cube. It was like this gray block. I kept stabbing myself when I was trying to carve it. Anyway, this is a character. This is a character from something I'm working on. Of course, Runk has men on his shelf. Only if I was one of them. What, like a sort of sentient elf on the shelf? Dude, can this lock in, please? I don't have autofocus on my camera. It drives me crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Does that focus on the chair? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's good enough at the very least. Is it inspired by Rize? Yeah. Yeah, there's well, Fujimoto, well, we can talk about that another time. It's inspired definitely by Fujimoto's like character design idea in general, but it's an American warplane on the head, specifically from like the Vietnamese era, which has to do with some things in the story. But I'd rather just write it and then show it to you instead of talking about it, dude. Carts make my nose feel like a Fallout ghoul. Yeah, carts fuck me up, man. I cannot rock with carts. The fits make you look like Rize if you squint. Hey, well, I appreciate that. Relic, your cut reminds me of a local resident of Velen from The Witcher 3. Which one? Or just in general? Are you saying I look like one of the peasantry? That would just be wearing like a mock and playing in mud as you drive by? I look like a dude who'd be like,
Yes, my husband tried to fuck a chicken and he got the rot on his dong. He died shortly after.
You'd be riding to like the inn. I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck is that person talking about? LMAO, no, just a peasant. Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, I don't even look like a peasant that would have enough coin to enlist the Witcher, do I? I look like a brokey. Runk, I'm going to bomb Somalia. Watch the highlights. Oh, if I don't, okay, I will. Yeah, please don't commit any war crimes because I don't watch AFL highlights. Hardest hits of the 2019 season. Oh, it's called the AAF. I see. Let's see some people get CTE. That wasn't that bad. Give me some gnarly shit, dude. There we go. I hear my goodness. Let me see. Ooh! Oh, shit. Dude, he hit him in the liver, dude. Oh, my God. How do you get up after, you know, if you're a quarterback, after you get hit with a liver shot, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been punched in the liver before. How the fuck do you recover, man? Holy shit, it's insane. Watch the first as helmet flies. Okay, bet. Hold on. Why does it open 2 different tabs for this? Hold on, this is pissing me off. There we go. Wait. I almost died. Yeah, it's brutal, man. Real quick, I'm gonna watch the first one, but I want to say this first. The only time I've ever been punched in the liver before was I learned how to kickbox, and I was in my best friend's kitchen with him, and I was like, oh yeah, let me show you. And I kicked the fuck out of his liver. Like front kick with the ball of my foot right in his liver. He went, oh, folded over. And then as recompense, I was like, oh, it's okay, dude. Like, you can punch me in the stomach too. Vis-a-vis goddamn Houdini death. He got me right in the same spot, right up under my ribs. Ooh. Dude, I couldn't move. I couldn't move for like 5-10 minutes. It was crazy. Voiced by Gary. Oh, wait, I have to click on this first. Whoops. Oh my God, it did. Wait, hold on. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, his head popped off. Holy shit. I didn't even see that because they didn't give
I
enough,
love
like...
money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Drunk, who is your favorite Wolf School Witcher that not Geralt or Vesemir? Also, The Witcher 1 is getting a remake.
That's sick. I'm going to be fully honest. I'm literally just getting into The Witcher. It's my first time. You get a slow-mo? Okay. That is brutal. He got up instantly, though. Holy shit. Look at him. Oh, my God. That was like a cart. That was like when you drop your loot in Minecraft. Oh! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's insane. What's up, Omega? In your dreams tonight, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do this to you, dude. You're going to blink and you're going to be standing up, and then I'm going to tackle your goddamn head off. Dude, that's insane. Holy shit. I'm amazed that he got up that quickly. I closed my music. God damn it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need my tunes. For my yaps, I need mood music. Dreamy Pokemon. No, that's too chill. Hold on. City Pop. Okay, sure, that works. Did you mod Toasty Cat? No, I modded Adonis. Runk, have you seen the Evil Bong movies? No, I have not. What is the story of the Evil Bong? Is it like a horror movie where an evil bong kills a bunch of stoners? That's kind of chill. A Runk stream all cuddled up in bed in stone. That's gotta be heaven. Oh, wait, I was answering somebody. Oh, Divine. I'm just getting into The Witcher. Adonis gifted me The Witcher 3, like, on a whim. And I see why it won, like, Game of the Decade or whatever. It's fucking awesome. So, quite literally, the only other Witchers that I know about is Vesemir or Ciri. Those are the only two that I know. But I plan on learning more as time goes on. I'm literally only maybe into the canon story of The Witcher 3. I'm maybe like 4 or 5 hours in. I've played for like 16 at this point, but I'm just doing like secondary missions. They're so fun, dude. I'm a contract demon. I'm getting to that bag simply. Bro started streaming at 11:40 on a school night, SMH. My bad, twin. That's that time zone doing you dirty. You must be on the East Coast, huh? He always has a One Piece figurine on him, or in him, depends on his mood. Hey, man, I gotta keep the spirit of freedom near me at all times, and sometimes I gotta keep it in my forbidden pocket. Adonis, I shall be visiting you in your dreams tonight. It will be, what will I do to you in your dreams? I think I'll make you face off against the basilisk that I'm fighting right now in The Witcher 3. You'll be probably pecked to death, but you have a 1% chance to win, and then you'll be in my favor. So it's a gamble with a very high risk, low reward. It's 12:07 EST. That's why I'm in bed for once. Okay, I see. So he must be where? If you're in New York or Boston, he must be like in the Miami time zone, I guess, maybe. Bro, it's 12:07 a.m. for me. I need to sleep. That's okay. You don't have to be obligated to be here. I'm just talking shit today. I'm not really even doing anything. Smite him if he wins anyway. True, yeah. If you win anyway, I'm sorry. I'll have to smite you and then take credit for the kill. Sorry, we're not splitting the bounty for the contract.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Relic, can I gift you a $1 Yowie game on Steam?
Sure. Sure. You can give me a $1 Yowie game on Steam. I don't mind. Which one, pray tell? Pretty please. Because there's a high chance if it's a $1 Yowie game, there's no chance it'll ever see stream. I forgot. All right, that's cool. Honeypot stream win. That's another one of the dating games, right? Ron, can I give you my liver to be mod? Well, you can give me your liver, and then we'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. That's what I'll say. Again, it's like a percentage thing. Think about your liver as you throw it at me like a Pokeball, and I am the Pokemon. There's no guarantee you'll catch me. Okay? And you will lose the Pokeball. I'm keeping the liver. Regardless. Runk, make me an editor. I think I'll keep the editor privileges to myself. I can manage most of that. Watch AFL Big Hits. I just watched a dude die. To be honest, I don't know if like things that are that intense are TOS on Twitch or not. Prove you're the real Relic Blonde and not some faker clone wearing his skin by listing every Relic Blonde character in the Relicverse. Oh my god, there's so many at this point. Holy shit. I mean, my favorite is Relic Silver Fox. We have Relic Brunette, Relic Ginger. I think there was a Relic Surfer. There's Relic Chud. There's Runk Chud. Relic Bitch. Someone called me Ruck one time. That was for Relic Cuck. That one's my least favorite. There's a million. I don't know. It's hard to list them all. Relic Scholar. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It might be the singular kind one. City Pop doing too much. You need to chill out. Hold on. Let me just put this one back on. There we go. Relic Funny Man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Runkle Stan is my favorite. Yeah, that's a good one. There's so many. I can't even remember them now. I can't remember them. You guys have to remind me. Damn, didn't know Runk was a ruck. I'm not, dude. I'm vehemently anti-cuck propaganda. That was actually my first video, Runkamus Maximus I came up with. Yes, that is one of them. Relic Brunette, yeah, that's the most famed. Well, there's a difference. There's nicknames for me, and then there's characters in the Runk verse, which is like, we have Peanut Butter Boy. We have civilizations living in my walls. We have the people of the sink, the people of my walls. I think 4 people are living in my bed. There's a couple others. We have Cam, the gay dog. He hasn't been here in a long time, but he's in the lore. And a couple other things that I'm forgetting.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Runk, you're so funny. I'm encasing you into my tomb.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. God forbid, dude, I get encased in a pharaoh's tomb. I'm gonna graft our bodies together, and then we're gonna be like a Sukuna in the afterlife. Just a 4-armed, 2-headed freak. Don't forget about the roaches. Yeah, there's the blood god. Yeah, that's true. We have Adonis. I'm living in your freezer. Yeah, there's so many. Maxaroni and cheese. Oh my god. Dude, Maxaroni and cheese was the first nickname I ever got as a Max, and it was from this Mormon girl who had a crush on me. I was like 7, went to her house, and her parents gave me like a full speech not to have sex with their daughter. I'm 7, man. I don't know what. It was so weird. I was like, can I go fucking play in your pool now, man? Lock in. Wait, how much to live in your bed? I think it's just like squatters' rights. They kind of like snuck in here. I'm not really making any money from them. And they're complaining all the time about the utilities too. It's like, God, man. Dude, there's no running water. What, you think I'm wetting the bed? I'm a grown man. It's a drought in there. So you got to bring bottled water, I guess. Not my problem though. As God of Weed in Ohio, what's my spot in the Runk verse? Well, the rules of the Runk verse are like a blood dome. You have to fight for your spot. So I don't know. Who have you killed? What blood drenches your hands, brother? Come on, dude. That determines the mark that you shall leave on this land. And Relic Bloodlust is gone because I ate him. That's true. Y'all were competing. There was a temporary Relic Bloodlust. I'm surprised no one's living in your pillowcase yet. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not paying all that much attention. I suppose it's easy to infiltrate my domain. Watch Australia football big hits, please. Quad, you sound like you have like a parlay or something down on me watching Australia big football hits. Is there a Relic Blonde stream predictions section on fucking Kalshi? Is that what's going on? You really long to see people die and destroyed. I don't want to run that because I think if you, one, it's copyrighted content, I'm pretty sure. And two, I don't think you can watch people get like fucked up on stream, I'm pretty sure. Please, I'm sorry, brother. I might have to let you down. I'm not doing that. No personal feelings though. It's just I'm not trying to get in trouble with TOS. It is not. I don't feel like that's true. I've seen people get in trouble for people getting like knocked out on stream before. Relic, it's Yowie time. Come here. Okay. All right. I'll gank anyone to get a spot in the Runkverse. Well, there you go. You have the right spirit. He's a Men in Black agent. One of those videos has your sleeper word. True, maybe so. Maybe I'll get activated as a Russian spy. Relic, why can't we see what games you play? What are you hiding? Also, how many hours have you put into The Witcher since you've gotten it? Like 11 to 12, I'm pretty sure. Maybe on the high end 16, but I'm modestly 11 to 12. And then why can't you see what games I'm playing? Well, Gooner games, brother, of course. I'm kidding. I think one time I was sick and I said I didn't want to get on stream because I was sick and I didn't want to get on stream. But I wanted to play a game and I was like, oh no, I don't want to look like a liar. So I turned off that ability in my truest, honest answer. Who's the better mod, Sato or Adonis? I'm not sure yet. Adonis is new. Adonis has ample time to prove himself. I'm claiming your freezer as my domain. I'm now God of Cold. Let's go, brother. I hope you enjoy being next to a plethora of fucking rotting Trader Joe's goods that my roommate leaves in there. I'm talking shit in the next room. Just a bunch of peas from like 8 months ago. I'm the GOAT. Okay, hold on. Hey, one time I looked at Sato's games and she had like 4 hours in a Yuri hentai game. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Sato, you got clipped. Do something, man. Come on. You got clipped and you penned it. Okay, shameless. Well, you know, I guess that's the way you got to be. Hey, what's the game? Okay, now we're asking for Rex. This stream is falling apart. Would you rather be mummified, taxidermied, or put in a funny can't talk. Would you rather be mummified, taxidermied, and put in a funny pose, or be crystallized in honey? Taxidermied easily. Because I feel like if they taxidermy me, then like I'll become that weird sort of like uncanny thing.
I love power, I love capitalism.
We need the off the shoulder.
Well, it happens slowly every time I forget. Adonis penned that. Ah, okay. Then you got to fight back. Fight back. Okay, lock in. Turn off your, they can see your games thing. Look, I'm not ashamed for wanting Rex. That's okay, man. Listen, you're coming to the Library of Alexandria for Gooner Games, which is Sato's Steam library, apparently. I would buy Modpole, but there are none. There's none left in stock. Interesting. Okay. Do you want to get a job? May low-key start making, don't want to get a job. May low-key start making sus art of some of my characters and make a Patreon or something? Yeah, that's smart, dude. Come on. That's a method for sure. I started back before I started streaming and making absolute bonds on social media. I made a coffee for a little bit to draw like that kind of thing. Only made like $15 and it was terrible. It was the worst business venture ever. But if you manage your marketing better, then that can be a good method for sure. It's certainly better than working at fucking, a Chipotle or like fast food restaurant like I did. Hey, get the bag, gang. That's what I'm saying, dude. Get your money how you got it, man. We all live under capitalism. We know how it is. Anybody judging is like 12. Love Bakudan and Renai Bakudan has nothing to do with this. The game names are those the Yuri games that Bagel was speaking of? Reverse. I don't even know what that means in this context. Are you asking me to twerk? I'm afraid I don't have the room to do that in here, brother. What creepypasta made you piss and shit yourself as a kid? Dude, none of them. Creepypasta were so stupid. Superfan said yes. Yes, turn around and throw it back. Bounce it for the one time. I don't know about that, y'all. I'm feeling vulnerable today. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, all the creepypasta were ass growing up. It was like, ye be afraid of soggy sapalophagus. And it's a, desaturated picture of like a child who's like, that was all of them. He roams the
I
backwoods.
love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Who must I utterly destroy or consume to gain a spot in the Runkverse? I'll consume them like I was Kirby.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you could hunt down, perhaps. I don't know. Who do you feel prepared to fight? Ashley the Blood God is challenging. Adonis is challenging. Cam the Gay Dog might be easy. Cam hasn't been here in a while. Evil Mr. Krabs gave me nightmares. Yeah, dude, that's the other version of creepypastas. Is it's just like evil blank. Dude, fuck am I afraid of evil Chef Boyardee for? What's he gonna make? Like bad ravioli? Oh, evil. Dude. Or maybe you are the ravioli? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't scare me. Evil Chef Boyardee turns you into the ravioli. Ah! Renai Bakudan. Renai Bakudan is a Yuri visual novel for PC, released on April 2nd, 2025. Following a Kickstarter campaign, the game is available currently only in English. It is a sequel to Love Bakudan. Damn, so you played both of these, huh? Well, we got some like emo shit. Okay, that looks cool. The image link messed up. No, wait, the image. Okay, wait, hold on. I see. So these are the options. You have a sword lady. Okay, that's kind of cool. They all look tired as fuck. They need a nap. Is the kind of thing that they're like a little like mentally ill and a little insane? Is that like part of their vibe? Let me know. Choose Runk. Damn, I don't know. Out of these, which one am I choosing? Probably the one on the left or this girl with the mask. She looks like well equipped for, I don't know, like sort of like a wartime environment. So I'm going this one or this one. That would be my two-peat. Blue hair glasses, got it. So you're going, oh, wait. Green eyes. I love green eyes. Hold on. I don't know. I think shit. I'm switching to this one and this one.
I love power, I love capitalism.
If you want the best Guna games, I have some really good recs you can genuinely just DM me. Also, I had a JB interview today as a STEM tutor and I have an in-person interview next week. It's $20 an hour. Real prob, get that job. Also, the rake genuinely terrified me for months.
Dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. As a tutor? That's sick.
I love power, I love capitalism.
So, you like green eyes?
I love green eyes. I'm a big fan of green eyes. Not to say that I only like green eyes, but that just happens to be my favorite. I think as a Erykah Badu, I don't know if y'all listen to Erykah Badu. If you don't, you should. Erykah Badu was my favorite artist when I was a kid. My first favorite artist ever. I saw Erykah Badu at Voodoo Fest in New Orleans, and she had a gigantic afro and these green eyes that I saw from the stage. It was crazy. It was like glowing emeralds. It's hard to describe like what that looked like when I was a kid. The sun was coming down like just at the right time. And I don't know, ever since that day when I was legitimately like 5, big fan of green eyes. I wish I had them. I have blue eyes. But I don't know. I think green eyes are so cool. Maybe because they're rare. I'm not sure. But it was mostly Erykah Badu is my reason. Red-haired tomboy characters are peak. So you're going for this one. Well, I like my tomboys to have short hair. I like my tomboys to have short hair. I'm somewhat of a sommelier, somewhat of a connoisseur. Personally, I like my tomboys to have short hair. That's how they should be. Sorry. This PNG has all of them. This is just them in the fucking Go Beyond format. This is them in the Utah Culling Games domain expansion format. It's all the characters the same way, though. Go Beyond. You know what I'm talking about? All my manga readers, man. All my manga readers, man. That domain expansion. Dude, all my JJK fans are going to love this, man. Sorry, it might be too niche. I'm down for long hair / medium hair. No! Dude, come on. There's a big difference. The line between tsundere and tomboy is dictated purely by aesthetic. Purely by aesthetic. That's it. You ain't a tomboy if your hair's over 5 inches long. Okay? It's a different thing. Okay? I feel like you can be presenting mask. It adds a blue hair MILF. Oh, yeah, you're right. Is that just her mom? That just her mom? I mean, she's bad, too. She looks kind of the same as this one. Yes, it is. Nice. I could go for both. I'm down for short curly hair. Slight scruff wears maid outfits for live streams. I don't know, might be nice. Huh. Interesting. I think actions speak louder between tomboy and tsundere. In my opinion, like, tomboy is a very specific subsect of mask presenting. Dude, look at me legitimately fucking talking about this. I don't actually care that much, but I'm going to explain my thought process since we're here. Okay, read pen. Give me a second. Okay. You can, like, tomboy is a specific subsection of presenting mask. Like, Billie Eilish, when she wears, like, you know, baggy clothes or, like, dresses like Soulja Boy from 2007, is not tomboyish, okay? She's just dressing mask, and that, you know, that's it. But it's not this subsect, you know? There's a Venn diagram, but there are things that, you know, make them, separate and specific. Tomboy is a lifestyle. Tsundere is a personality type. Tomboy is an aesthetic. It's just an aesthetic. I disagree fully. It's just an aesthetic. You can have, if you're out here wearing, like,
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
If you like a green, hazel-eyed femboy, PM me any day, lovely.
You have green eyes? What are the chances of that? That's crazy. Google it, Runk. What, the specific deets and definition of tomboy? What do you mean? What do you say Invisigal is a tomboy? God, I don't know. Mate. I don't know. This is a more complicated question than I thought. What's boyish? Well, I suppose it is more of a lifestyle than just an aesthetic. You know what? I'll concede. I'll agree with Sato a little bit. This is them in that game. It definitely is a little bit about actions and intentions and your personality for sure. You have to have something that's like a little bit more boyish. Definitely. I don't know what that is though, because I think within the bounds of modern, like gender, how do I say this? Within the more like fluid bounds of modern gender, I feel like the arts of like a rigid understanding of what a tomboy is lost. You know what I mean? Which ultimately is for the greater good. But I feel like making that definition is far more difficult. Racist Yuri bad. Well, I agree. Racist anything bad. It was Adonis. It says who pins it on the top. Ah, okay, I see. Well, that was Adonis was pinned by Adonis. You're not the one who pinned that? Sorry. It's confusing me. Invisigal is bad, but a terrible person. Blonde Blazer is bad, but acts like an actual adult. Yeah, Blonde Blazer is definitely the more mature pick in the story. I I chose Invisigal because of the hype, but honestly, I think I'm a Blonde Blazer rider. I'm pretty sure. Malevola on top, well, duh. Yeah, I mean, come on. All of us were so fucking mad that you can't romance Malevola. It's insane. What do you mean? Dude, how are you going to put a character that bad in the story, base the body off a lean beef patty, and you can't do none? What? Dude, come on. It's pissing me off. I want Prism so bad. Yeah, Prism was bad too. Like, I don't know. I feel like, though, my one gripe with Dispatch is it feels like they very much punished you when you did not pick Invisigal. Like, it was kind of like a story game that was meant to entirely funnel you down into that one path of decisions. I don't feel like they really fleshed out the other endings as well, personally. Okay, if you could romance any of them, which one would you pick? I'd pick Malevola. Honestly, Malevola didn't really even have that fleshed out of a personality, but I didn't really vibe with Invisigal or Blonde Blazer that much. You know what I mean? So ultimately, it kind of came down to who's the baddie, who's the baddest baddie of them all. I'd pick Punch Up. Dude, honestly, not a bad pick. His little stocky ass. Come on. My pick from this, not feeling a strong connection with any of them, to be honest. Maybe I'd go for like Sports Girl and Green Eyes, Pink Hair Girl. I'm going for these two. I go for these two. Pink hair and white hair. Those are my picks, personally. I'm going with the emo baddie on the left. Gosh, she is kind of bad though. She reminds me of like hair grown out version of the character from Hunter x Hunter, the one with the vacuum cleaner. Dude, I might change my pick. Okay, I'm going emo on. Not even emo necessarily. Is that emo? I feel like the word emo has been watered down. Whatever. I'm going emo on the left, and then pink hair. I think those are my two picks. Mafia Mommy, Firefighter, Sports Girl. Wait, is this from the right to the left? Mafia Mommy, Firefighter. That's what that is? Sports Girl, Bartender, a Bartender Bro, K-pop star, an emo kinky girl from right to left. I'm going emo and pink hair, I think. Those are my picks, personally. Bro, I remember in middle school, they called a girl emo for having black nails. That's what I mean. Like, emo is definitely being watered down. I hung out with, like, some real emos a while back, like, years ago. And then just recently, the most recent girl I talked to on Hinge was from, like, an emo background. And she was complaining about the way that the emo culture has been watered down. Where you can just, like, put on black eyeliner and people are like... I want to be emo, but I can't find fits that fit. Yeah, the emo aesthetic is hard to pull off, to be honest. 99% of emo fits I see are like butt booty ass, but that final 1% is so peak. You know what I mean? It's like there's a big like taste and skill gap that's hard to bridge, and money, to say the least. Like, holy shit, emo clothing, like good leather, and good, like, aesthetic piece, archival jackets, all that shit costs so much money. It's crazy. I grew up a scene kid. That shit was also majorly watered down. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, like, have you ever been invited to a place and you feel yourself being a part of the gentrification? That's what it was for me. I am good at getting along with basically anyone, like any kind of person I can vibe with. So I became friends with like a wide diaspora of people from different cultures in New Orleans, and I got invited to, bridge raves, basically, which is like they, meet up under like a highway or like an overpass and throw these little parties. Like a band would set up, bring like an amp, whatever, that kind of thing, go out there. Or like an abandoned train yard, like that kind of shit. The second I pulled up with my like normie ass, I was like, dude, I'm like diluting this. I'm a good vibe, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not killing the energy, but I'm not really part of the scene. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't be here. Hold on. There's a message I wanted to read. It started with trad. What does it say? I can't remember. Ooh. A lot of people, including me, really liked Waterboy. Oh wait, that's about Waterboy. My bad. I'll go back to that topic. 1 second, normal. I'll read that in a moment. I hate when
I
guys.
love power, I love capitalism.
I saw you from across the underpass, and I like your normie vibe.
Dude, that does happen. Truthfully, I mean that's how you'll see it. Like, a lot of men in the scene can be very weird. After like talking to a lot of scene girls, and a lot of like queer people in the emo subculture, a lot of the like heterosexual men in like emo spaces and like alternative cultures are very strange. So they'll seek out normies, which is an interesting, thing that happens. Not that normies are like really any better, to be honest. I mean, you'll find strange men just about everywhere you go. But that does happen. I hate when guys say that they like goth girls, but when they see a trad goth, they get grossed out. But like trad goth is so pretty. How can you not like that? Yeah, dude. Trad goth is the last girl that I fumbled on Hinge by being too cringy. That girl that I said I was talking to is complaining about that. Never responded. I was the last one to send a message and she never responded. Hey, brother. Listen, you got to think about Hinge like a thing. It's like sports betting, but for getting play. That's all it is. You know what I mean? You can't get upset about that. It's something you just like sit on the toilet, open up Hinge, and like gamble for a little bit. That's it. Remember, Runk, if you fumbled, it means you have the capacity to pull. Hey, it's fine. I got no doubt or fear in my capacity to pull. Like I said, I'm a confident person. I think I'm a very charming fellow. But Hinge specifically is and just dating apps in general, it's like sports gambling. Give me 5 minutes in person, you'll be able to put in more work than someone who put in like 6 months of time over Hinge. Easily. I mean, that's the conversion rate is just ass. What I found is that alt guys are already against the norm, so they are more likely to show their bad qualities than regular guys. They out themselves because of their mindset. In order to dribble, you must first drop the ball. I think fumbling is just kind of like part of living. I think people exaggerate how bad it is to fumble. I think it just leads to funny stories. And at the end of the day, like I get to meet somebody, you know what I mean? And I value meeting folks and having a conversation, just getting like, gaining a little bit of perspective. I already read that. Excel. That's interesting. That's a good hypothesis though. Their idea of like rebelling against social norms, and in turn they're not able to maintain the social norms that allow people to sort of like mask their bad qualities at first and as they get into dating. That's interesting. That makes sense. I never thought about that before. Yeah, exactly. And maybe you even make a buddy. Yeah, that shit's dope. It's cool. Runk, what is a game I should get for me and my boyfriend? The Witcher 3! The Witcher 3! It's not multiplayer, but it's so good. The Witcher 3. As far as multiplayer games go, I feel like there's so many good friend slap games right now. Friend slap is a mean word. I don't mean that in the bad way. That just ended up being the name of the genre. Unless there's another name that I don't know. Yeah, Overcooked is a good friend slap game. You got Peak is a good friend slap game. All of the shooter extract games are good friend slap games. Goddamn, what's the one that Sato wants to play with me? Deep Rock Galactic is cool. Friend Fiend Funds instead of Friend Slop. That's mad alliteration for me, dude. I'm gonna start slipping up. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic is cool. Rock and Stone, dude, there's so many. You'll have plenty of games to have fun with your boyfriend for sure. Tarkov is not a good friend game. This shit is hell, and I'm an addict. Deep Rock Galactic, Rock and Stone. So you guys all like that game a lot. Dude, I had no idea how deep that game was. I'm going to be honest. It was gifted to me by Alan. Shout out Alan. Not in here right now because it's mad late. Probably has school, but thank you. So I opened it up and I played it, and I played the tutorial, and I was like, this is a goddamn piece of shit game. The whole time. I mean, the gameplay metric, the gameplay is deep. Because I played the tutorial and I was like, oh, okay, this is like very low res. The voice acting isn't very good, whatever. All these, I was kind of being a dick in my head. I think I was in a bad mood. Dude, I finished the tutorial. You get out into the main hub ship. Holy shit. It's awesome. It's fun with friends. Dude, it's fun in general. I think it's awesome. I'm saying that I was wrong, to be clear. I think it'd be super fun with friends. The upgrade metrics of the ship are awesome. The design of the ship is so cool. The fact you can upgrade yourself. You have 4 different characters, 4 different classes, a bunch of different weapons or like mining equipment, a bunch of different outfits, different upgrade metrics for your base. It's sick. Very cool game. I'm saying I was wrong. Deep Rock Galactic is dope. Watch how to play AFL. Dude, Quad is still at it, man. Hey, Quad, do you know Quadeca? Every time I see your name, I feel very inclined to yell, Quad, did. Any Hive Mind watchers in here? Is anybody in here a Hive Mind watcher and they just went, oh, shit, dude. Relic Blonde is tapped in. He is familiar with the hunk and the mustache. If you don't know Hive Mind, you guys need to go watch it. If y'all like me, dude, YouTubers that you would absolutely love are Hive Mind. Just a little bit of a recommendation. There's a lot of humor overlap there for sure. Relic, pretty please read my opinion on Romanceables and Dispatch. Oh yeah, I'll scroll up. I love you. Well, thank you very much. No, my name is how do you say that name? Is it Quade? Quade or is it just Quad? Is the E silent like in France? Watch how to play AFL. He's tunnel visioned. Dude, he's locked in. Someone's got to pull him out of his spiral. I feel like watch how to play AFL is just his like Hodor. Something happened in his past. Hold the door. Hold the door. Hold door. Now he can only say watch how to play AFL. He's trying to communicate that his like mom needs help. You said yes. Brother, that's not an answer to my question. I gave you 2 options. I said, is it Quade or is it just Quad? I thought Wade, but with a Q. Quade. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think of the third secret option. I wonder what culture would Quade be from? Or Quade. Quade, Quade, or Quad. Am I lagging or... I don't know. Am I? You are. I'm chill. I am lagging. Oh, it's Irish. No shit. No way, dude. What? I'm Australian. Okay, cool. Dude, I'm Irish too, brother. My last name is Donnelly. Come on, I'm a subsect of the O'Donnelly clan. Let's go, brother. Come on, just two guys from a long lineage of alcoholics. Let's go. No lag on my end? Okay. I think that's just Sato then. And you are lagging. Man, I don't know if it says I am, though. I don't know if y'all are messing with me or not. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to have to take this second to check myself. I think I'm fine. Doesn't look like I'm lagging. For me, you lag. No more lag. No more lag for me. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. We're good. Either way, guys, I believe I'm going to call it here for a day. I just got very hungry out of nowhere to keep it a full stack. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you that I have something to do. I want to go get dinner. I'm hungry. So, thank you all very much. Fuck, finally. Okay. All right. Sorry for holding you captive this whole time. Oh yeah, can you check animation? I'll check. Wait, let's take a look at this quick animation real quick before I hop off.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Let me cook for you, damn it.
I wish if I could get a hot and ready meal right now. Whoa, God. Core animation. What did you animate inside of? I learned an animating principle. That's actually pretty good. You should show the transforming of those shapes under if you still have the layers. Raid queso? Don't big streamers turn their raids off? Or would I just get inundated with people being like, oh, you're trying to clout farm? I don't know if you can do that. Or does it just turn the stream notification off? Frame by frame on Medibang compiled on DaVinci Resolve. God damn, no shit. That's a complicated way to do that. He's lying. He's going to play Witcher 3. I'm not. I swear to God. I swear to God. Well, I might play Witcher 3 later on tonight if I can't sleep. DaVinci is goated. Yeah, I've never seen it used for animation before. That's impressive. Okay, I'm gonna raid Queso. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen when I do
I love
this.
money, I love power, I love capitalism.
You can have a hot and ready meal any day if I'm around.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna raid Queso. I don't think anything's gonna happen here. I'm like 90% sure. Queso's raid settings don't allow you to raid at this time. That's what I thought, dude. That's the smart thing to do. Okay, that being said, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, Runk Splooge. Okay.